And I can hang on the other side and it'll look really cool.
It seems that the theme Switzerland is something that you appreciate, but why are you walking with this knife?
Are you getting slightly scared now? Me with a knife?
Yes.
No, I'm actually quite innocent. I just wanted to say, and now we are taking it off. I could give it to you, but no, I don't trust you. Please. No, but what we wanted to say with that little tool is that if you're a coordinator of a project, you need very many super tools. So we could sort of use a Swiss Army knife. That could be like a super tool. But on the other hand, I gladly gave it away because I think in Interact we do have a super tool that cannot be bought in Switzerland or in any other country for that sake. Mm-hmm. And that is the fantastic, nice people of Interact.
The nice people, yes. I know it's, of course, it's very nice to hang out with nice people, but what do you actually do?
So you
I know that.
We can't just hang out and have fun. Oh, that's so demanding. No, we're actually networking 90 research stations, more than 90 research stations in all Arctic countries, even though, of course, at the moment we are pausing our collaboration with Russia.
So you bring people together?
Indeed.
Like in a Facebook group of Swiss cheese lovers? Or maybe like a cult or...
Oh, thank you, a cult. No, we are not a cult.
No?
No. And this is when I have to read... And by the way, just for the record, you do know that I am from Sweden and not Switzerland, yes or no?
I know that.
Oh, thank you, yeah.
But it's written like...
No, as I said, we are a network of research stations. We are making sure that we meet and we share knowledge about how to run research stations. And you can see some examples of the sharing information experience that we have done on the screen here, and you can also see them when you enter the room. Yeah.
Okay, and you had research stations so that researchers had somewhere to live, I guess.
Yes, I mean that's the whole purpose of having a research station. Hopefully you can populate them with something, and it should be researchers preferably. So yes, the Interact research stations, together they host around 15,000 scientists every year. And in addition, Interact has had a transnational access program since its start in 2011. We have brought more than 1,500 researchers to the field that have basically, they come to a research station and they do their field work for free. And it has been everything from Alaska in the west all the way to Siberia in the east.
Wow.
In addition, the research stations are also contributing to more than 150 international networks with, for example, data.
Great. Wow. And with all these scientists visiting, there must be quite a lot of new knowledge about the Arctic.
Yes, absolutely. There have been several hundred publications submitted to different journals or published in different journals. So there is a lot of new knowledge. And one example is a new bumblebee that was found at the Tulik Research Station in Alaska. Can you guess the name of that?
Any clue? No.
No clue? We are very proud to say, I think we are among the one and only, I hope we are the one and only, EU project that has got a bumblebee named after us. Bumbles Interactive.
Wow.
Yes.
You know what, during my first travel to the Arctic, we were in Abisko Research Station, and the first night I saw, for the first time in my life, my Northern Lights.
Yes.
And I immediately named it after me.
Oh.
Aurora Borealis lupani.
Oh.
And it disappeared in a few minutes.
Okay, but still you got your own Northern Light.
Yes, but where it is.
No, but amazing. Well done, Giorgio, that's
I get that.
We managed to. But we are still very proud of our bee.
Yeah, I guess
yes.
So. As I mentioned before, it's not only new information that is needed from the Arctic, but also to gather all knowledge from people who have lived there for a very long time, right? So, have you worked together with indigenous people in India?
Yes, I mean, as Terry mentioned before as well, we have been very lucky, I would say, to work with indigenous peoples for more than 2 decades in Interact. And this is Niklas Labba, who has been, who is currently at the International Conference for Research Infrastructure in Australia, presenting his work from Interact where he has been working on indigenous, well actually, on the increasing tourism in the Arctic and how we can make sure that that could be made in a sustainable way. And then of course ensuring that the indigenous peoples can help us, guide us, and that is what Niklas has enabled us to do.
Mm-hmm. How do you ensure that all the knowledge you gather actually can be used, for example, policymakers?
Yeah. So we are doing our very best to reach out to everything from school kids to policymakers. We have developed a lot of educational material that is freely available in several languages for schools at all ages. But we have also worked, as has been mentioned before, with the BBC Natural History Unit to produce short movies that can be easily digestible, we hope, to tell about what's going on in the Arctic and how it will impact us. And you know what? We have even been working with a very famous actor.
Yeah, very, very famous. He doesn't even have a Northern Lights named after him.
Or maybe he does.
Who knows?
Yes.
One final question, Megan.
Yes.
Interact has been running since 2011.
Mm-hmm.
And will you go on forever with Interact?
We certainly hope so. But we have had 3 rounds of fundings from the European Commission. Way to go, European Commission. We love you, just for the record. But Interact 3 is running out now by the end of 2020.